So guys, I'm going to be repairing a few consoles today. Let me switch over. So we're going to be repairing a PC Engine. The controller port is acting up and it's randomly hitting pause. We're going to be working on my beloved Model 2 Genesis. It's the AV port in the back keeps on acting up. You have to wobble it. So I assume both these are bad solder joints. And then I picked up a lot of Jaguar games today and a Jaguar system, which I'm really stoked about. Got 9 games in a Jaguar. I haven't tested it yet. And it doesn't have a AV cord, which is pretty unique. But it does have RF out, so we should be able to get some kind of video signal from it. So let me blast this out on Facebook. I think I might have given my bit streams to somebody. Security. I think I just wind it out. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be horrible if I did. Because that was like the whole purpose of the stream. I think this is it. Oh, it's too big. Oh wow. So it stinks if I did. Oh, weird me, etc. Hey, what's up, Raccoony? How you doing, man? You heard your voice and you couldn't figure out where it was coming from? You're like, I don't have any videos open. Well, this might work. Yeah, I just remembered that I lended out somebody my my hex. Oh crap, man. So this one might have to wait. Does the Genesis have hex? Okay, normal normal Phillips, so we'll start with that. Start with this plate. Oh, let me move over to the Workbench setup. Let me know if you got what you guys need. If it needs to be louder, if the music needs to go down, or whatever. So this is that 32X plate with the Sega CD adapter plate, which helps like lock it in a little bit. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I have all my gear linked. I'm fine with sharing, like, what to do. to set it up. A lot of people are all secretive, but Jack has helped me, and I figured I'd do the same. What's up, Cathode? HTML5 video player. I don't know, dude. I don't know how you're watching me. Cathode, do you have security bits? I think I lent mine to Mike. You do? Yeah, I assume so. This thing's dirty. Look at it. How gross these RF shields get. Wait, which one am I pointing at? There we go, this one. I'm pointing stuff at the other one. Oh yeah, maybe Twitch just did a big push, I don't know. Oh crap, my CPU's all maxed out. So I guess we're gonna do no music. I was like 30%, 20% of the CPU. Alright. So I've never fixed the Model 2, but I'm assuming it's just loose solder joints. So it looks like the screws from the shell are different size than the screws that are holding the RF shield in, so that's worth noting. Oh yeah, my reset button doesn't work too. I might as well look at that while I'm out here. Skylar, would you mind pimping this out on the Tampa Bay Retro Gamers? Or anywhere else you think it would be cool. I think Tampa Bay Retro Gamers probably got enough of me, so you can do it anywhere else. I'm gonna go get my iPad for music, I guess. Thanks, man. Oh, Cathode. Oh yeah, look at that beauty. I mean, it's a little bit of a survivor, but it's a fucking Truxton. So I'm stoked about it. I haven't told Kelly yet. She's gonna be super stoked. So me, etc. Any issues with that playfield setup that you need guidance on? Alright. What if this thing's just sitting in here? Feels like it's secured down a little more. Oh, watch there be screws underneath this. Is there? It feels like there's one right there. I don't know though. It's pretty in there. Thanks for the follow. Sviz. It's kind of hard to read. I have the window really small, so I apologize if I got your name wrong. Okay, so these are just little pop-in. So I can do it with a flathead. Please don't break anything. Feels like it's in the center. It might be that one. Yeah, let's see if there's a. Is there a screw right there? Feels like it. I gotta destroy my serial number based on a hunch. How you doing, Tony? I haven't heard the Toasty in ages. Yeah, dude, somebody was playing Mortal Kombat 2 the other day. And I was like, that is a perfect freaking thing. Oh, it's probably... Yeah, I'm dumb. It's probably these, where the cart goes in. Now, see, I work on a lot of Nintendos, and I've fixed them before, but I haven't really played with the Genesis. But I assume it's the same stuff. Oh yeah, I wanted to start music. Yeah, it totally is. I fixed a Genesis Model 1, the AV port, or the AC going in was... Yeah, that's probably what it was. AC going in was all wanky. It was just 2 cold solder joints. Okay. So our problem is... this, where the audio video comes in and out, it's really, really wobbly. So, trying to look at it here. It doesn't look bad, unfortunately. So I'm trying to look at this right here. I think autofocus is on. Thanks, Princess Bean. I don't know, let's try plugging it in. Just moved to Clearwater and saw your stream notifications. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, welcome, dude. I do pinball, an arcade repair, and I also play games on here as well. Oops, don't want this to be on yet. It could also be this cable too. I didn't even think about that. That's honestly a more obvious problem. So Truxton's working. Try wiggling this. Make sure you guys can see the. Oops, on camera. I don't know what the deal was yesterday. It's not wiggly. It's not cutting off for me. Thanks, George Bush. Sweet princess. Yeah, I'm mostly a Nintendo man myself. Or Nintendo fanboy. I don't know what the deal with this was. I can't even replicate the issue. Alright, well if it's not broke, I'm not gonna fix it. So that's that. We'll put this back together. Grounding issue? I don't think it's a grounding issue. I had it hooked up to an RGB monitor as well the other day. It was when it was wiggling the AV port, that's when it was going. It was losing its video signal and cutting out on colors. But alright, so that's good for now. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the reset button. Well, the reset button. Let's see. It's supposed to hit this right here. Press that. Also, you can barely put this cable in. I don't know if you guys can see this. You can barely put this cable in because it's standing back so far here. So it might be the cable's issue. And there's some wobble here, right here. I've never liked that wobble. So I might put some heat shrink on the end here so it doesn't move around. Alright, so let's try to replicate it in the shell. I think that's what the issue is. Let me turn that soldering iron off. That sounds funny, Beam. What's wrong with my Genesis? See, it's just now it's not loading at all. And I see that rolling too, is weird. Alright, let's try wobbling this. Dude, it looks pretty solid, cathode. There's no broken solder joints or anything. Okay, there we go. So that's what I was having issues with. Stall out again. Okay, so I think it is just the freaking length of the cable, because it's barely sitting in there. You can see I'm putting it in. It's barely, that's as far as it going in. Whereas when it's outside of it, it's going in a little bit more. And no issue. Play more pinball. Hey Dan, how you doing? New cable. I might just since I don't, there's thousands of Genesis 2s out, Model 2s out there, I'm probably just gonna make this hole bigger or shave off a little bit on this cable. So that will be my solution for this, which I'm not going to mess with now. I got a few other things to work on. So let me just put this back together. And honestly, I mostly use the Genesis with the 32X inside, and it has this little adapter cable which sits in there really nicely. So usually I'm accessing the video from the outside of the 32X using this same RGB cable. Alright, so we got these two big screws to go back into the Genesis. Get some music. Be right back, guys. What to listen to? Well, should be good. Let me know if the music gets too loud, guys. Alright, back to this. Game of Thrones LE is at 55%. That's amazing. Walking Dead LE sold out. Dan, post a link for the raffle so people can buy tickets if they're interested. Project Pinball is something I help out with, and the organizers in the chat room right now. And basically, they raise money to put pinball games inside children's hospitals for the children to play while they're in the stay. It helps them keep their mind off, what they're going through, and it's just a really great cause. So they sell raffle tickets to help put these pinball games in the hospitals, and they do a few other things as well to help raise money. They host tournaments and whatnot. All right, so. You got a good ear if you can hear that. So what are you guys up to today? Pinball Joe is another great charity, but that's not the same one. They're helping... Pinball Joe is doing a different charity for another one. Yeah, there you go. Still helping children though, so it's good. So I'm just putting these in loosely, make sure that they're all the correct screw holes. Am I the only one that always has like less screws? I end out with less screws than I started with. I think actually there's only like 3 or 4 on the bottom. I think I only did 4, so there's some screws hiding in here. Ah, so there was 1 or 2 that was bigger. Okay, so there we go. Alright, we got 3 more. I'm working on a Model 2. There was an audio-video issue where it was cutting out, and turns out it's the cable that I'm using for the RGB. It has a really really thick shielding around it, the plastic. What is it? And it's making it so that I can barely just put like the tip of the cable in the system. So the solution for me is to either shave off just a little bit of the end of this, or to actually modify the back of the console to accept a bigger port, which is probably, I'm not sure which one I'll do. But yeah, I took it out on the table and I couldn't replicate the audio and video cutting out. So the issue is with the cable connection. Hey Adam, how you doing? I see that you're streaming a lot more. That's good, man. Glad you're getting into a groove of things. I'm gonna play Sonic. If you want me to play Sonic, but not today. Today I'm fixing stuff. I do stream myself playing console, as arcade and pinball as well. But I like to do these repair streams. I repair pinball games, arcade games, and whatnot. Thank you, Dan, for the follow. How you doing, Dan? Android finally added the Twitch notification. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got that on the. I get that on the iOS app. I'm gonna be careful when you in any console when you screw these screws back, because they can strip easily. They're just going into the plastic. All right, so we'll just test. You want to test it when you put it all back together too. Make sure you didn't mess anything up. Yeah, you barely put the freaking tip in this thing. So it's working fine. Alright, so we'll move on to once I can figure out this PC Engine. I wish I wanted to give my security bits. I literally gave my security bits, let somebody borrow them the other day. So we have a PC Engine that the controller port is acting up and pausing. I don't think I have the bit on me, which is a huge fail. That one I think might grip. Barely though. It would totally strip it if I were to do it, so I'll have to wait on this one. Fortunately. Oh yeah, I forgot to add my sweet plate back to this thing. So normally, for me, this sits inside of a Sega CD. So how is it again? Forgot how this thing goes. Oh, it goes like that. Hey Nick, how you doing? What's up, Gidon? I'm horrible at pronouncing names, guys. So let me know if I butcher your avatar name. Yeah, TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine. That's some of the best shmups there is. Alright, so on to what I was going to say for the end of the stream is this box of stuff that I picked up. Unfortunately, it was from a flipper and not direct from the source. Can you guys guess what it is yet? A PS3. An Atari Jaguar. Jaguar. Yeah, I've never owned one myself either. I remember being not really being interested as a kid, because there weren't any Mortal Kombats or anything that was really pulling me to the system. And to be honest, the controller looked stupid. I was like, "What is this thing?" Like, it looked like a Coleco with all this, all the buttons and whatnot. And the controller's really lightweight. I don't think we even had like a demo station at like Babbage's or whatever it was that sold stuff. So let's test it first to see if it works. We might need to clean some of the games. We'll clean this afterwards too. Alright, so I have this other TV in here for RF. Let me switch over. Alright, so let's get this thing plugged in. Oh, so this thing has like ridiculous connectors in the back. So it has like Atari used to make well, obviously they made arcade games and pinball games, and they always use this weird they use like a slot connector. So the actual AV cable is like a double-sided cable that sits on this, and unfortunately, it doesn't include the AV connector. The guy that I bought it from, but it did include the power supply. I'm gonna either make an AV cable, audio video cable, or I'll just buy one on eBay. They seem to go for about $20. The system supports RGB out natively, so that's nice. But it also, for some throwback reason, it has an RF port. And I read today that you can test it on using a Nintendo RF, which I have. So let's try that on this TV. Already have it hooked up. And what am I missing? Oh yeah, somebody also told me that the system will not turn on if a game's not in it. So you could think you could have a dead system When really, ow, that was really high pitch. You can buy Jaguar SCART cables. Yeah, you can buy SCART, RGB, S-Video, etc. So where's the TV signal? Oh, sweet. Well, maybe. I keep on getting the two, what camera's pulling what, mixed up. $64 bits of power, guys. You guys even handle this? So I haven't really played with Atari. Let's check it out. And I'll have a whole capture and everything when I actually do stream. I probably will do an Atari Jaguar stream. So it looks like it works. Definitely needs to be cleaned up. I guess people modify a controller to have like a spin wheel on this game. I'm such a snob when it comes to connections that this RF is like making my head want to burst. Proprietary, the demise of Atari, the proprietary adapters. Yeah, it definitely did hurt them. The Beast game on the console. Oh yeah, I've got Raiden too, which I'm super stoked about. Tempest 3000. I need to get Tempest 3000 too. I've been on the lookout for a new one for that. Flat screen RF. Yeah, I'm sure Cathode Rays. He's a video snob as well. I'm sure he's freaking dying about this. Alright, so this game looks cool. This looks just like the normal Tempest, but more prettier and more better. Ah! You caught me. Alright, so let's check out the other games. Sorry, I'll mute next time. This whole box was $70. It was asking 90, but it was untested, so I'm glad it works. And it didn't have the video cable, and the video cable was like $20. It was just a flipper, dude. I asked them, like, is this your personal Jaguar, or did you just pick this up? And as soon as I saw it, like, it had like dirt. It's really dirty, so we'll clean this up afterwards. I could tell that he just like flipped it. The color's so bright. Let's see if I can. Alright, so B and A are shoot. I'm assuming C is my bomb. The controls are really stiff. This joypad is not good. It feels like the controller feels like a controller that would like come with a computer from the 90s. Like one of those Gravis pads. I don't know if any old gamers are out there. But like when they first started making like joysticks for the computer, they were all really horrible. The diagonal takes like a second to register too. Diagonal, diagonal. I'm actually good at this game, like in general, smuts in general, but this controller is pretty undesirable to use. Alright, so let's try for real for like a second, then I'll try all the other games. The bomb takes forever too. Like if you want to use, in a lot of shmups, I try not to bomb. Oh look, you can shoot through this dude's bullets. I try not to bomb, and when I do, it's like an oh shit move. Like I try to only bomb when I think I'm about to get hit. Did they ever make a flight stick controller for Jaguar? I don't know, man. No excuses. They should have Jaguar arcade sticks. I can make one. I know these can be modded pretty easily. I mean, look at this freaking thing. It's hideous. Ugh. Alright, so... Sorry, I'll mute it next time. Nick in chat told me that this game is the business. Katsumi Ninja. I looked up a picture of it, or Kasumi Ninja, and it looked like Way of the Warrior for the 3DO, which is like one of the worst fighting games I've ever played. So I'm hoping it's gonna be like that, but better. No, unfortunately, the Alien vs Predator is not here. That is a game I plan to buy. Horrid controller. Yeah, for real, man. Look at this business. Press fire to start. Guys, where's the fire button? You see a fire button on here? I know they have like overlays sometimes that would go over this, kind of like the Coleco. Okay, I guess just B is fire. 1 player story mode, 2 player normal. Let's do a story mode. Let's see how good the story mode is. What's up, G-Man? How you doing? What year was this released? This game is 1994, so probably around 94. What the hell is this? You can walk around a dungeon? Let's just walk around the dungeon. Again, sorry for the ghetto capture. Normally I have a whole capture set up. Select your opponent. Okay. Let's choose this guy. He looks tough. That character select screen. Yeah, dude, for real. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm Hibiki the Ninja, and I'm fighting Pakawa? Pakawa? Oh my god, this looks amazing. Oh, look at that parallax scrolling, guys. There's like 10 layers of parallax scrolling. Oh, I'm getting pwned. Alright, so what are the buttons? A does nothing, or C. A is a punch. Seems like B is my kick. I got ground stomped to death. I'm gonna choose that guy and just ground stomp. So I don't, like, you can't Hadouken, like, the controls are so bad. Like, I can't imagine, like, actually trying to freaking do any special moves in this game. Take it back, wanna buy. Yeah, dude, I'm all about, I'm all about bad games. But they at least have to be controllable. I'm gonna fight stereotypical Asian ninja. Oh no, it's a boxer, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we're gonna spawn this dude. We're gonna kick him to death. So what would the special moves even be? Like forwards? Because the controls are so bad? Maybe it's like these buttons down here. No. Oh man. This game is legit. Yeah, I'm seeing little elements of like really good 3D mixed with like really bad, I don't know, the draw, like the whatever the technology is called when they take pictures of people. Yeah, the 3D is legit. I can't do one freaking special move. And I'm trying, like, I play Street Fighter and everything. I'm trying in Tekken. What the? Okay, so I don't think back is block at all. I think they took the Mortal Kombat approach and C is block. Use the keyboard part. Somebody, spoilers are allowed if anybody looks up anything. I'm fine with, like, being told what to look at. Use the keyboard part. Oh, look at this girl. Donjon. Or, oh my gosh. This is almost as good as Tattoo Assassins. Okay. So, the back is definitely block. The keyboard part's not doing anything. Alright, we're done with this game for now. That's horrible. Photo rendering? Yeah, motion capture. Yeah, motion capture. Cybermorph? I heard this is like Star Fox 64. But more better. Trevor McFur? What's that? Let's go on the Autobahn. Autobahn. I wonder where they got that name from. I don't see it in here, man. I don't have Trevor McFur. Oh, look at this business. Okay, so C is backwards, A is forward. Can I do a barrel roll? Okay, I can shoot too. That's cool. I don't know what she's saying. Okay, so pods remaining 18. So I must have to kill some of these pod things. At least you can see in the mountains. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. I got missiled. I don't like it when I shoot this thing. Is this the pod? Okay, so I killed that, and I still have 18 pods, so let's not be what they're talking about. Is this the pod? No? I'll do an actual stream where I try to figure out what to do. Hey Proc, how you doing? This is a new pickup of mine. I picked up this box of Jaguar and Jaguar games for $70. Oh, sorry, Dan. I I didn't hear. I'll turn the volume up on this next game. So this is the evolution of Dino Dudes. The Jag is a great system. Alright, we got a Jag Defender in here. Tell me why, Mr. Proc. I have Tempest 2000, which I'm stoked about. Dino Dudes is great. Fun puzzle game. Sweet, I like puzzle games. Let's start the game. Was it like Lemmings? You'll need 4 Dino Dudes to play this level. The tribe has 12 members. Discover the sphere. Can I switch players? Is that what this is? So... I don't know what to do. Exactly like Lemmings. Okay, cool. I was never good at Lemmings. Let's see if I can get hurt. Yeah, I can totally get hurt. Alright. I'll figure that out eventually. Atari carts. I don't have carts. Pitfall. Space toilet is the password for level 80. Nice, man. Oh, guys, I found the stupidest password for Rambo the other day. I can't even say it. But look up Rambo for the Nintendo. Look up like passwords that are available. There's a password that sends you to the last boss, and it says something with curse words. It's pretty funny. So this is a conversion. The screen doesn't look as bad and as bright as it does on my end, as it does in the capture. You love Pitfall, George Bush. Do you have a Jaguar? Have you played on this, or you like Pitfall in general? Oh, Raymond's on the Jaguar too. Yeah, I like Raymond. I can just play it on the... Okay, so it looks like I have a melee, and then I have a slingshot and a jump. What? I just died. Dude, that pit is like... I think it has a crush on me. How do you pick up the bags? You gotta hit it? Oh yeah, I did. Wish you could double jump. What the hell is that? Oops. Sorry, I gotta mute it for you guys. Vectrix? Yeah, I would love a Vectrix as well. It's a really cool console. I'm not really interested in trying to play Missile Command 3D. I'm not good at the real one. It's supposed to be cool though. I heard this game was a POS. Checkered Flags. No, I don't have a Jag CD. How amazing is this game? It looks like the 3D on this system is really good, especially for the time. I swear I can play regular games pretty well. Oh my gosh. Only had half of a beer too. This is pretty, it goes pretty fast. It's just, the controller feels like a DVD, like, it'd be like a controller that came with like a DVD player. Proc, are there better controllers out there? Like aftermarket controllers? Most of the games that use the 3D blow. Oh man, this guy's got gum. That's pretty gross. You can use pretty much any vintage controller. What is this, like a standard Atari controller? Is that what you're saying? Oh, Genesis. Well, let's play with the freaking Genesis, because that was horrible. I got plenty of Genesis controllers here. Alright, let me move it back to the repair side. Well, I guess I'll wait till I try the Genesis. Oh, so you have to use an adapter. Well, what do you just, you're saying I can mod it with that controller. It's not the same plug, though. Yeah. Never mind. Alright, so let's clean this thing up. Might as well make it look pretty. Even if it's a POS. I like the handle on the top of these, It's like nice, gives you something to grab onto. Alright, let me go get some cleaning supplies. Oh, it came with a Troy Aikman football, still sealed. I'm sure I'll open it up to try it. I don't care to collect sealed games for the Atari Jaguar. Unless it's like worth money. Then I'll just sell it and get a loose cart. Some nice little gum on the residue on the corner. It's always nice. Came with a Pitfall box. I haven't actually looked inside. Get that thing graded. They'd probably still give it above a 70 or 65 because nothing has gotten below a 65 on VGA. It's pretty gnarly though. I mean, it's all wrinkled and stuff. I don't think it'd be worth anything, even if it was like a bomb game. Yeah, dude, I don't really care about the quality of, like, boxes and completing box and all that stuff. I'm more of a player, so I think the VGA grading system is a joke. But I wouldn't put something on my shelf just to have it on my shelf. Like, I'll show you guys my shelf. My gaming shelf is exactly that. It is a shelf of games and DVDs. I mean, it's really unorganized right now. Somebody mentioned PC Engine earlier. Oh yeah. My copy lot. It's actually a really kind of a wreck right now. I don't know why I'm showing this. I used to have a lot more Nintendo games. But I took a trip with one of my friends a couple times, and he had a Nintendo in his van, so we just kept we were going like places so often. I just kept all my Nintendo games there, and then eventually I didn't get them back. So I lost a good majority of my Nintendo games. So we're just gonna do some cleaning. There's a lot of crud on the controller and around here. We're using 91% isopropanol alcohol and an old toothbrush. This will dry out, so I wouldn't worry about it like shorting out or anything like that. Bet you I'm the only person that is A, streaming something with a Jaguar on Twitch right now, and B, cleaning a Jaguar. Now, if a controller ever like acts up or like a button doesn't work, you can just take it apart. You know, and if you don't take stuff apart often, take some pictures. And basically, what the button is, it's a hard shell button, and then there's a layer of plastic underneath it that adds spring, and at the very tip of the plastic is a little piece of metal. That metal contacts with a PCB board with metal, and they touch each other, and that's how it registers switches. That's how most controllers work. So if something stops working, you can take it apart and just clean underneath it. Years and years of use, dirt gets in between the little holes, and it makes it pretty nice and gross. See, the alcohol is already dried where we were using it earlier. Sweet collection. It's a playable collection. Yeah, I do like EverDrives, flash cards for a lot of my systems. So I just care about playing the game more than owning the game. Looks pretty good. I'm just going to use some Windex. People also use WD-40. That adds a nice shine to it, but it gives it kind of like a slippery feeling on it. I wouldn't recommend it for controllers. It's okay for the consoles, but it eventually will dry out. And I don't know if you ever use like Armor All, like when you were a kid on cars and stuff like that, but it kind of has that kind of feeling. Like kind of waxy, kind of. I could have gotten in here better with this controller. What's up, Dehumanization? How you doing, man? Thanks, Dan. I'll see you soon, buddy. I'm thinking about going to Chicago Expo. I know I gotta book my plane ticket here soon. But I'll look up plane tickets here soon. The controller looks a lot nicer. I get to do the cord as well, because sometimes the cord will have some gunk on it somewhere. Yeah, that cord was actually really dirty. You're trying to get your modded PS3 to work again. How did you screw it up? I messed up a PS2 mod, but I haven't played with any PS3 mods. Yeah, see, this controller cord is really gross. You tried to change out the connector on the NES? How do you screw that up? Oh, you installed the wrong firmware, dude. That's pretty gnarly. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of PS3s and even PS4s with broken HDMI ports. And all the dudes are trying to say it's like easy fix, but I doubt it is. So it looks a lot nicer now. It doesn't have all that dust everywhere. The controller cord had like a tacky feeling, so now it's all nice and smooth. Oh, Proc, there's a new connector. Actually, the laptop is being held up by the back of it, of that blinking light Win. I have two of them, which is that new connector for the Nintendo that basically on the old front loaders, you just put it in directly, and it's like a Neo Geo like cart connector. You don't have to push it down at all. It's supposed to work a lot better. I haven't installed it on on this Nintendo because this one works fine. Like, games load the first time. I put a 72 pin replacement in there, and it hasn't been used that much. And all my games are clean, so. They're all They're all cheap knockoffs. All the connectors, they're all the same. They're all these Chinese cheap knockoffs. So there's no like good one out there. All right, so this thing's gross. Let's see if we can get this looking better. All right, so let's start with the details of the vents and whatnot. Now, if this was like a really expensive console or a computer, I might be a little more careful taking this off and taking the shell off and just cleaning the shell. So I'm in no way saying this is the correct way to do it. This is just what I'm doing for my personal collection. But yeah, I think it should be fine. So these are little air vents right here. I think it will dry right away. Let's actually start with a wipe down since it's so gross. For dirty NES cart connectors, for the actual Nintendo itself, for like the cart game or the actual the port on the plug in the Nintendo. What I do is some people use Brasso, people use alcohol. I just use alcohol on a Q-tip and clean both sides. And you'll see how dirty some games are. Some of them are really dirty. The card itself. Yeah, the cartridge. Yeah, dude, just clean it both sides with alcohol. You always want to clean games before you use them on your home systems. Might as well just clean all the games since we're talking about it right now. Like, a lot of times they won't be dirty, but then you'll get one and it's like caked in dirt, and you could have put that into your system and made that connector or on your console itself like really dirty. These are all pretty clean. Leaves a white residue. Yeah, that's why I go over them when they're dry again, with a clean Q-tip. So I do a wet one first, and then I do a dry one. Make sure it's completely free of the residue. This is kind of like, there's so many different opinions on what you can do. Okay, see, this game's really dirty. See, this is just from this one game. Pretty grody. So I'm going to go back over it with a dry. I'm going to clean all these games with a Windex wipe as well. You might want to be careful on some of the labels if like there's exposed paper on the labels, because you could add some the Windex could get into that and distort the image if you care about the label itself. This one was pretty dirty too. It's got some gunk on the front. See, you want to be careful with that. See, there's some red coming off. That's some of the ink from the game. So you want to be careful with any kind of liquid on the front of some of these labels. So I'll be more careful when I clean the shells. This cart feels loose. Have I tried using contact cleaner? I have contact cleaner. I used it for I've used it for pinball games. That helps a lot. But no, I have not used that. How does that work, Nick? I'm up for any suggestions. Anybody can say whatever they use and what they find works the best. I know a lot of people don't like using alcohol because it can leave a residue, and then if it's in like a humid place, it could rust. For super dirty corroded contacts, use Wyman glass top cleaner. Yeah, I've heard that works well. I haven't used it. This game has like a big scratch on it right here. The internal pins on this is so weird. Some of them are long, some of them are short. Atari really had some funky connectors, I'll tell you that. Was the Jag the last of the cartridge-based systems? You would know that better than I do. It's a pretty cool fact if it is. If it is true. N64. I don't know. Let me look at an N64 game. See the year on it. This is 96, so it's 2 years after the other game, and that was an early launch game. Why do I have Jeopardy? Where's some more? 96 again, yeah. See the internal pins? Might be hard to get. Yeah. Thought it might be hard with the light. Can't really see, but there's like, it's almost like a JAMA edge where there's power. There's a little slit right here, and then it continues on. And then some of these are the metal contact on both sides. Some of them are short and some of them are long. Alright, let's take a game we don't really care about, like this one, and see how it cleans up. I'm going to be careful on this label this time. Let's see if this causes any damage. Just a quick wipe. A little bit, yeah. There's a little bit of a dirt there. So I'll just be careful when I'm cleaning the games. I just want the games to be dirty when I like go to grab them and my hand gets gross. They have this little like lip right here, which a lot of these games have dirt in. And the box it came in was really gross too. It had like what looked like cockroach wings or something in the box. Oh, congratulations, Nick. Completed your Neo Geo set. My god, dude. That's a lot of bad Neo Geo games you have. I'm just kidding. Neo Geo has a lot of good games for it. Now you're going to go for the AES complete set? These are really cool cartridges. They're I like a lot about it. It's molded Atari logo on the back, and it's got the handle. You'll leave the AES to John. That's a wise choice. What variants do you have? I can't imagine being a variant collector. That's crazy. I would only do that for like games I really, really like, and if there was a difference in the variant. Yeah, luckily Nick's gotten into arcade stuff, so he's collecting arcade games that we can all play. Nick's local to us, or local to me. Two Maglord variants. Magician Lord. I gotta get another controller so I can play 2-player. This is a pretty looking cart. Yeah, Neo Geo games include both versions, AES and MVS, on both cart too. When you if you install Unibios ROM, you can load either version of the game on the MVS hardware or AES hardware as well. Which is cool for some games because some games didn't have an AES version, never came out. Like I think Breaker's Revenge, and you can load the other version in there. Even though it never came out, they still programmed it. Get in. Are you local to us? Is that how you heard about us? Tampa Bay Retro Gamer. This card has a this Tempest card has a bunch of scratches on it. Ghost Loot. I played that Bang Bang Brusters. It was pretty fun. It was just another clone though. I mean, of other games that are out there. I don't know the history behind it either. If there's a reason why it's kind of special. Oh yeah, the Dragon Slayer music. Okay, cool. So you are local. Cool. There's a little piece of gum in there. I'm gonna get a toothache. Oh, the Lost Proto, cool. How to get found. This cart's still really dirty. Oh, John, what's up? Proc, are you still around? These this cart just feels loosey-goosey. I don't see any screws. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Probably isn't. Yeah, I think so. Super glue? You don't want to use super glue. It'll be permanent. Alright, now to clean the most valuable crown jewel in my collection. Kasumi Ninja. I wanted to do more of a repair stream today, but I don't have the security bits for the PC Engine. I just gave or let my friend borrow the bits I needed, and then I just decided to try to do this stream today. So I'll fix the PC Engine, the Duo, probably within the next few days. I'm sure that's a loose solder joint as well, or a cold solder joint. Remember that Crix is going to be working on the Neo Geo EverDrive, and you'll be able to play a lot of the prototypes and demos that way. I think it's a little silly to get a whole reproduction cartridge to a game that never had one. But that's just me. I'm also a different type of collector. Alright, Dragon Saber's looping now. Let's play some notes. I think I remember the Metal Black having a good soundtrack. Play that next. Oh, this is arranged. Sounds like it. Listen to a game I'll never be able to afford, other than Saturn. Girlfriend. What's up, babe? What's up? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Alright, good night. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Okay. Love you, dear, babe. Yeah, EverDrive is going to come out. He's working on it. I already have the I have the 161 and then the 138 in one, which has the JAMA adapter, or the JAMA little daughter board. That one works really well, and it has Twinkle Star Sprites, which none of the rest of them do. And those work fine for my purposes. And then I have a few games like Windbreakers, and a few other pretty much what we consider junk games. But yeah, I only started getting Neo Geo stuff like a year ago, if even. Yeah, all the multi-carts have issues. And it'd be nice if it had like a dip switch where it could be worked with, it could be used AES or MVS. I don't know if that would be dip switch though. Oh, I think what he was saying is that he might even... I think there's a prototype drawing where it would have two cart connectors. It would have an AES side cart connector and an MVS side cart connector. That'd be badass. So it's like a... You can connect it one side or the other side. It'll be like a big square. Can anybody guess the soundtrack we're listening to? We had some viewers in here earlier. I probably lost them when I started playing Atari. Atari Jaguar, making me lose all my viewers. Thanks, buddy. I'm brushing my Atari's teeth. I'm still here. Thanks, George Bush. Did you hit that? You hit that follow button for the Sweet Toasty yet? So that's the best thing about the stream. This is a shmup soundtrack, yes. This is the arranged version of a shmup soundtrack. I don't think that will help at all for guessing which soundtrack it is. I know a few people instantly know what it is. I know they listen to it. This thing still looks pretty beat up. I heard WD-40 works pretty well for getting out the scratches. I might actually try that on this one console. Got some pretty gross gouges on it. Diojo arranged. No. Alright, thanks, Kevin. Or John. See ya. Yeah, I should rise the volume. But then the volume would be rising. Eh? This is Battle Gorega arranged by Rising. Alright, let's try WD-40. Let me see if I can go find it. See you, Brian. I don't care about viewers, man. Well, I do care about viewers, but I'm going to stream what I want. The unpopular systems always get attention in my stream. Alright, let's try this WD-40 and see what it does. Alright, so this is... See, there's a bunch of nicks on the front. And this is after cleaning the system with alcohol and with Windex. So you can see all those nicks. So let's see if it helps. It's supposed to help actually fill those gaps in. Or at least, like, act like skin lotion. And make it so you don't see them. Let's just do a control sample of just the middle. You were just complaining that there wasn't any repair streams. Yeah, dude, I work on pinball games as well, and that's a little more interesting because I work with the mechanical elements and electronics and whatnot. Damn. It's looking pretty damn good. Sorry we didn't do more actual repairing, but the security bit situation's kind of holding me back. Alright, I'm pretty impressed, so I'm going to go ahead and do this whole front. Alright, I am seeing some red rub off around the Jaguar when I just went over that, so you want to be careful with any indicia on the system. You don't want to rub it off. So I'm going to be careful right now. Just do a light wipe. You used to work at an arcade? Yeah, I learned how to work on games by reading a lot, but also, yeah, just taking my games to be repaired and then just hanging out with the dude repairing and asking him questions and whatnot. That helped a lot. It's all shiny. It's gonna be like slippery to pick up though. Or feels like I'm picking up like an oiled stripper or an oiled pig. It was gross and dusty when I picked it up, though, so... So I wonder if this will like dry overnight. That's my take on it, is that it's kind of like loosening your skin, and eventually it will dry out, or dry into the plastic, evaporate, and then you'll be back to where you were. But considering the system was really gross and all scratched up, it definitely did a good job kind of hiding the scratches for now. Huh. You guys getting the light a little bit better? Now, you can see it's a little bit shiny, kind of oily-ish. The system looks a lot better, though. Wipe it down with a non-oiled up rag. What about you guys? I think that looks a lot better. Definitely helped hide some of the scratches. Alright. I wish there was something I could do about getting these screws off. But I think I would strip them if I were to try the bits that I have. I don't really want to mess this system up. Knife? Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better. It does add like a little bit of a texture or a oil feeling to it. It's starting to dry now, though. I just want to play this. I was playing this the other day. I was playing some Gishka Boy, and it was working fine for like 30 minutes, and then it started to let's load it up. It started to hit pause all the time. See if it's still doing it. Nintendo one. So this is the Genesis one. Oh, here it is. It's this thinner one. Okay. Pretty sure. Yeah, because it doesn't have a label. Yeah, Skylar or Cathode. I've tried other controllers. When you got a bunch of power bricks all hooked up at once, you want to make sure you're hooking up the right one. You can fry a Genesis and a PC Engine by plugging in the incorrect AC adapter. So you always want to trace it down if you can. Yeah. Space. So I have a PC Engine account or a PCFX account under the same name. Let's see what happens now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know JetBlue. Let's see what the last game I loaded is. Oh. See if we can replicate what it was doing the other day. I guess I'll leave the soldering iron here because I might work on the Genesis or on this console tomorrow. A lot tidier. Well, this isn't normally where I work on games. Normally I have a whole table for it. But my house is overflowing with pinball games. See, this controller port's really loose. I normally have like 3 pinball games in my house, and I have 6. So my table that I always work on stuff, which is normally really, really clean, is actually in the garage. So... yeah. Alright, well, it's obviously not hitting run. See if it still does it or not. This game, if you guys haven't played it, it's hilarious. It's called Gishka Boy. You're this photographer that's trying to take pictures of like interesting things. Like this guy's gonna flash me. And this is a translated version. Came out. Oh, the helicopters give you camera. Nice. This controller itself is really loose. So I got a speed power up from that, from taking a picture of Superman. Somebody's tied to a rocket. Oh, you guys can't even see the screen. I'm sorry, I shouldn't keep on playing. Let's try a different controller and see if it acts up anymore. I normally play with this controller. It's my favorite controller for the system. This is the best controller, guys. It's the one that came with the shuttle. It's seriously like the best retro controller for like any system I've ever played. So let's try that and see if that's any different. See if it's as loose as well. It still feels kind of wiggly. Yeah, I'd love to have a shuttle, even though it doesn't have the CD. You can't hook up a CD system to it. It's such a cool looking system. Thanks for the follow, man. So what it was doing, it was hitting pause like every 5 seconds, or every few seconds actually. So let me just play through this for a second. Oh, this controller's so good. This game's pretty dang good too. This is what I should like go for the world record in. Highest points. Dishka boy. Come on, you flasher. I swear when I get this PC Engine completely fixed, I'll be doing more PC Engine streams. And I have a PC Effects I can borrow too. Stream some of that. So I wonder what would make it stop working after some gameplay, or after being on for a little while. So each one of these stages has like a money shot that like is your main objective. I think the Back to the Future car is this stage's one. It's got speed of going faster. Well, it doesn't seem to be acting up now. Which is weird. Sorry, I should have a capture going on the repair stream as well. Next time I'll do a repair stream on the for consoles and arcade. I'll have a capture of the video as well. Normally when I do, this is my first console repair. Normally when I do repair streams, it's for pinball games, and you can see everything with just the cameras that's needed. I'm basically killing it at this game, though. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I'll grab the capture for you guys, or I'll grab the camera. This is another, like, this game would never be ported to the States. Here, I'll do this. So I want to play it for a little bit to see if it's going to act up. No PC Engine. Color looks all washed out. It's gnarly. So I'm trying to see if it's going to act up after a little time. So I'm going to play this game for a little bit like this. Normally I use a capture, but this is RGB, so it's kind of it'd be a fancy setup for me to set up right now. All the red objects are items that can hurt you. And then as a photographer, you're taking photos of all the interesting things. And there's a goal for each level. Wish I could set this brightness a little bit better. Why you know one work? Oh, is it frozen up? Know what's going on with Twitch. Well, this XSplit. I want it to be able so you guys can... Oh, maybe if I turn this light off. Probably help a lot. That's still super washed out. Nah, it still looks really gnarly. Dang. Brightness on the monitor, yeah, I could do that. That'd be an easy way. It's funny, the camera just adjusts to it. Yeah, it's still unwatchable. Getting pwned. This is my own system. Space. I'm trying to get it to replicate what it did, what it's been doing, which is starting to hit pause. After like 10 minutes of gameplay or so. Well, Space, since you're just coming in, we picked up a Atari Jaguar. It was all dirty. We cleaned that earlier, just physically cleaned it, and then tested it, and it's working. It's got some proprietary connector in the back, so I'll have to order the audio video cable, but it came with the power, and then I was able to use a Nintendo RF adapter to test it that way. And then we got a bunch of games that came with the system that we tried out. Checkered Flag, Kasumi Ninja, which is horrible. Tempest 2000, which seems like it's going to be really cool. Cybermorph. We also cleaned all these with Q-tips and rubbing alcohol, 91%. Missile Command. This is what I'm really stoked about. Raiden. Dino Dudes. And Pitfall. And then... Missile Command 3D book. Troy Aikman sealed. I'd rather have a different game sealed. And then Pitfall box. And then we looked at a we cleaned a controller. This thing was all gross and dirty. Now it looks pretty much brand new. And then we looked at an audio video port. The audio video port back here was acting up. Where's the brightness? And turns out the cable, the RGB cable that I purchased, it's only going like the tip is going in. So I'm either gonna have to cut away some of this so that that I don't deal with that, which is probably what I'll do. I'll just Dremel this out, or I can cut some of the shielding off of the cable and make it a little bit longer at the tip. But what I was hoping to work on this Duo, but I let somebody borrow my security tips the other day. If you open Troy Aikman, it will devalue by only 50 cents. That's amazing. That's amazing. Somebody mentioned about being on the PC Engine forums. I got in this beauty sealed from them from a free raffle. Use a Dremel to sand down the cable shielding. Yeah, I can do that. I think I'd prefer just to actually just do it here though. That's because I don't know how well this cable's made. It's already pretty kind of loose-ish. I don't know how far the shielding goes back. So what I'm probably going to do, since this is like loose, I'm probably going to heat shrink this part right here to make it solid. Sorry, I keep on coughing, guys. And then Dremel around here to just make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, with the sanding. Sell the controller. Malden, it's not just the controller. It's when I was experiencing it, I would try different controllers, and the same issue would happen. Oh, so anyways, what I was saying is that I got this Power Golf for free, and it was sealed, and I opened it up. The condition was you had to make a video of it, so I made a video of myself opening up this Power Golf on my Instagram, and it's freaking hilarious. Yeah, so it's cool. It was cool to open up a brand new TurboGrafx game. A little bit of moisture in there, even if it is Power Golf. You may also like blazing lasers. Hell yeah, I like blazing lasers. Easier, cheaper to find another cable. Oh no, it's like a $20 RGB cable. So I don't want to mess with that. Never had a TurboGrafx. Dude, the TurboGrafx, only the cool kids had it. I didn't have one either as a kid. I wish. Ew. So everything that's red that's flying at you is trying to hit you. And you get more camera film by taking good photos. Which is like people like hurting themselves or flashing. Oh, big one. Nice. Fireworks worth 500 to 1,000. Oh, lucky there. Here's the money shot, ET. That sounds cool. Yeah, those PAL TurboGrafx are really nice because they're like brand new in the box. I wish they were in TSC. Who was it? Steve on the forum was able to convert it, but it was not easy. O-Space, are you on the PC Engine forum or PCFX forum? You know Chop. I'm good friends with Chop. The TV screen now looks better. Yeah, I turned the brightness down a bunch. For the camera. So it doesn't seem to be acting up at the moment. forgot what the big point ones are on this one. Whoa, spear. Oh crap, I know that was worth a lot. Those green fish swimming out. Just remember that. I think this dude gets eaten by a shark. Yeah, here's a shark. There's a wedding. I think this is the big ticket one. Ah, man, I missed everything. And I've gotten hit 3 times. Is that worth anything? I'm gonna die. What's up, Cyber? Alright, so we're not seeing the issue today. Which is good, because I just want to play this system. Alright, well I think that's it for the stream, guys. I don't have anything else to fix. Do I normally use an extender or multi-tap? No, but when the extender is when I started to have issues. When I tried using that. Some people have problems with them on modded systems. Yeah, I'm just using shuttle directly into the system. This is not region modded. It is just RGB modded. Wait, where's that? I have this adapter I wanted to try to see if it picked up the composite on the RGB line. I bought this SCART plug that taps into S-Video and composite. I don't know where I put it. Evan, if you want to work on stuff on stream, we can do a setup like this. Or you're welcome to bring stuff over and we can do it here. I don't know where. I have this little RGB tap for the SCART. I don't know where I put it though. Oh, and Evan, look how nice this the Jaguar turned out after cleaning it up. You saw a picture of it when it was all dirty and gross. Came out pretty nice. Oh, and this. Oh yeah. Truxton. Controller came out like brand new too. It was all dusty and gross. It still plays like poop though. Make it shiny. I already did that. I used not Armor All but WD-40. Yeah, that's an original Truxton cart for the gin. Taxogen in it's called Taxogen for the having a mind blank. Whatever the Japanese version is. Armor All wipes. Oh, you're drunk? I wish I was drunk. Yeah, it looks so much better. Those dudes in chat got a picture of it all dusty. A Mega Drive, sorry. Yeah, Taxogen. That's not how you spell it, though. Oh, oh, you're silly. You guys are goofy. Thanks for the follow, Poo Font. Does it have an echo on that? It feels like it does. Complete box is getting close to a PCB now. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I got that for $3. It's a late birthday present, he said. It's like, okay. I'll just pimp out M&M Video Games in St. Petersburg, Tampa, Florida. Or St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater and Largo. M&M Video Games. Keep on getting it's the wrong... Weird trying to use like cameras. How often do I stream? I stream a few times a week. I'm normally doing pinball, actual pinball playing, console playing, or on the arcade. It was like $20 complete. Well, the kids are growing up and they want to play the games that they grew up playing. I want to put the Jaguar back on. Let's see if this thing is acting up yet. Alright, I'm going to keep this running, the PC Engine running, to see if it acts up. Let me get the Jaguar going. Jaguar. I think this is the once and only time RF will ever be featured on this stream. I'm a audio and video snob. I normally do RGB video. Since I don't have the proper cables for this, you guys are going to see it on an RF LCD screen, which is like probably the worst image quality you could get. That connector I linked you, Evan, is the connector I need for the back, and then I would just chop up a SCART cable. They sell a SCART cable on eBay for about $20. You play through Splatterhouse on the FM Towns? Yeah, dude. For what, Nick? A little bit over 100 for what? A complete Truxton? Or Tassigen? You have about 10 more SCART plugs if I need to source a connector. Word? This is gonna be so loud if I forget to not mute it. Truxton, my goodness, dude. Well, I'm glad I bought a loose cart then. Ninja God? I need to put it on easy for the freaking getting my ass handed to me. There's like a code you can put in for the gore. It's funny. Free dollars. FREE. Not 3. Oh my gosh. Can't even see that. Somebody look up the moves list for me. So like Seems like C does nothing. So there's only a punch and a kick. I seriously have not. I have not figured out like one special move. And if you're new to this stream, I normally do a capture, not a Ghetto camera feed. What the freak, man? I can't even touch this dude. It looks like a freaking Walmart shopper is like kicking my ass. Show no mercy. Is there fatalities in this? The Jag Club was there, all in Juggalo types. Nobody played their Jags. Oh my gosh, look at this freaking warrior. I think that's the first match I've won. I mean, seriously, what can the special moves be? I'm trying charge moves. I'm trying Hadoukens. I'm even trying hitting down forward punch. Jags run on magnets. Fago and Tempest 2000 would be amazing. What? I can't do... Is there not... Wait, no, there definitely is special moves. So we saw projectiles. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Sorry. Any game requests, guys, from what I've got? You know what? Since you guys are here, we're going to open a sealed Atari Jaguar game. You guys ready for the hype? I was thinking about getting it VGA graded, but I figured I'll just open it and play it for you guys. You guys ready for this? Yeah, I got Tempest. Drum roll. I've seen like opening videos, and I'm not joking. The dude's like, they cut it with like a razor. Perfect. And then I swear to God, in one video, he smells it. And he's like, "Ah, oh, it smells like new game." And he's like, wasn't joking. It was like a real video. Alright, so no fancy styrofoam, like Nintendo games. A black and white manual. The T. Aikman playbook. Which, I wonder if... Okay, so yeah, you think this would be like a game that would come with like... that would use the keypad, but I'm looking at the controller options right now, and it doesn't look like it does. You think it would come like with the overlay? Select plays. And they could have just like used the keypad, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, guys. Let me. I'm having trouble reading this. Let me bend it and fold it so I can read it. There we go. That's a lot better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Should probably write my name in the back too to make sure that people know that it's mine. Alright, so let's move on to the box. It's in I'd probably give it like an A- condition. It's got a couple of divots here and there. And it looks like, yeah, that was, so there's a little bit of a tear right here, which I want to make note of. Plastic bag, still sealed. Later, Nick. Thanks for sticking around this long, man. I'll see you soon. What the fuck? Tear, bring it back. I'll go back to 1990 something. 1990 something and return it. So like even like I was thinking all these labels for these games, like they're a little rough. And I'm being serious now. They're a little rough and like the edges lift. But this is a brand new game. See how the edges are. This game, well, that one's just physically rough. Let me see. Like this one, the corner is coming up. But this is a brand new game, and the bottom is coming up. The adhesive. Let's test this bad boy. So the Jaguar won't turn on if it thinks there isn't a game in there. And this red that I'm seeing is what I've seen with dirty games. Solvents were pretty weak back in the day. Well, it was a big fighting words, 90s. Cyber asshole. Remember by going KB Toys and as a kid, yeah. I think I did the same thing with the Jaguar. Like, it didn't have any, like, I have to have game. I guess like there's a big Jaguar collecting scene and forum, and they're supposedly like they're complete D-bags. Well, I'm not gonna insult the entire Jaguar community. I've heard that there's like collecting issues and stuff like that. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. It's kind of cool, like you could leave your console off, unplug the game, and then just push it back in, change the game, and then it automatically recognizes there's a game in there, and it turns on. There's Beanie Baby collectors as well. My mom got into that whole Beanie Babe collecting, she was like crazy for it. I think she still has like a Princess Diana, which was worth mad money now. The infamous cart blowing. I know cart blowing doesn't really work, but it totally works. Let's play this bad boy. Do not save. Don't want to remember this. A divorce. Beanie Babies were in court. I hate football games in general, other than like NFL Blitz when I was a kid. This is like even worse. I don't even know which team I am. Okay. Now I know. I'm just gonna hit all the buttons. Beanie Babies divorce link. Alright, this is pretty horrible. I probably should have kept it in the box. I'm having instant opening regret. Yeah, I mean the graphics on the new ones, on all those new sports games, they look like a real TV game. It works because you're blowing spit. Yeah, the moisture creates look too. This is true. I don't think I'll ever play. They look like Ronald McDonald's. You can't really see the detail, but the team I'm playing against looks like Ronald McDonald with like red heads. All right, later, Evan. I'm about to quit streaming as well. Anyways, yeah, let's go back to the PC Engine and see if that's still acting up, or if it is acting up. Come on. There we go. Ah! Well, it doesn't seem to be acting up now, of course. And that's good. Okay, cool. I didn't know that those guys blew up like that. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I can't really see it that well on the camera capture. PC Engine definitely wins. I can't wait for the new Star Wars game. It's gonna be amazing. Alright, dudes. Well, I'm going to call it a stream. I appreciate you watching. Sorry we didn't do actually more board work. I thought there was going to be a lot of soldering tonight, but there was not. When I get my security bits back for... when I get them back, I'll open up the PC Engine and see if there's some loose cold solder joints on the controller port. And I'll see if the Genesis acts up after I shave off a little bit on the or Dremel out the back of the system. But today was a pretty good day for me. I picked up this whole box of Jaguar games I'll probably never play, but it's kind of fun to have. We're doing a some of you dudes are from Florida, and we're doing a for Free Play Florida 90s cyber filler and cathode rays in the chat. We're hosting. We're going to have about 2,000 square feet for... sorry, let me switch over. If it's still working. My Twitch is acting up. Anyways, we're hosting about 2,000 square feet of a console area. So we're going to have a lot of different systems set up. Probably 2 of everything. Jaguar, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PC Engine. We're going to have some MechWarrior set up. I think it's called Battle Squadron for the Xbox, the original Xbox. We're going to have a 4-player networked Doom and Quake station. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And it's just going to be, a lot of hanging out and playing games. So should be a lot of fun. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming by. Later. Still Battalion. Yeah, that's right. Well, Twitch has crashed, so I cannot close out the program without closing it out, like canceling it. Dude, it won't. It's completely freaking gone.